Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of my hardcore world. In the last episode, we went on a huge exploration, and I am very much in need of a chest room. I've never needed a chest room so badly, but I also have the ability to enchant because I have exactly 5 diamonds. So the first thing I actually want to do today is do a bit of enchanting. I have a feeling I do have a water bucket. Perfect. And I have 2 obsidian already waiting for me. I have books somewhere. I have to have books. No. Okay, well, it's okay because somewhere down there, I think I have cows. At one point I had cows. But if you remember correctly, there was a little pit of lava over here in this village that I covered up because I did not want them to die. Well, today we're gonna uncover it. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's right here. Yes. Let me just break one. I still want to make sure all of the lava is covered just so nothing does come down here. And let's get to work mining up some obsidian. I'll probably also get enough for a portal. Not because we're going to the nether right now, but at some point we need to. If you didn't tell, I put a little mini map mod in this world. It's a mod that if we ever upgrade our server, we can get rid of it and it won't conflict with the game. So I felt like it was okay to add. And it... Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so that was almost the end, actually. Where did that come from? There's another one. Okay. I don't know what the move was there. I don't know what the strat was to prevent that from happening, but I didn't do it, whatever it was. That was terrifying. The series legit almost just ended because of a creeper. That's embarrassing. Okay. As I was saying, we did add a minimap mod. It has all of my exploration progress from last episode updated in it, which is super cool. And that's just to help when we go places or want to travel. I don't want to feel stuck or reliant on coordinates all the time because I'm very bad at them. So that is why I decided to do a minimap mod, and we can always remove it if necessary. Okay, I need 4 more, I think. I'm just really scared to be here, so I'm gonna kind of be alert as best as I can. We have the obsidian we need, and this is so tragic. I'm going to make my way back to the house. Actually, first, I'm gonna go breed these cows we have over here because I'm gonna need to get a bunch of leather for books. And there is so much wheat that I never collected that I'm going to snag a little bit of. And I'm going to breed these carrots. Not these carrots. I'm going to breed the pigs with these carrots while I'm here. Today is not the day, but I'm excited for when we can upgrade this village and make it look a lot prettier. There we go, get some space in there. Perfect. Okay. I'll leave those cows for now and we will be back later. I should get this sugar cane growing also. I'm not sure how much I have at the house, so we'll just grow this here. Dude, you did not protect me from the freaking creeper. I do have my weather off, so I'm not sure if it's just raining or if it's thundering. I don't see any mobs, so I'm guessing it's just a little rainstorm. I do hope I have at least 1 piece of leather so I can make a book. I have 1 book. Perfect. And we can now enchant. We have the table. I think I want to make a full-on enchanting setup somewhere. And I'll keep this obsidian in my inventory for when we decide to do a portal. I'm gonna bring my cat right down here so then I can know creepers won't be coming close. Come here, come here, come here. And sit. Perfect. I'm guessing this area is gonna be a bit too small for a chest room. So our options are right here, which is also a bit small. And then up top is my house. And this is obviously too small, so I'm probably going to head down to this area right here. I'm going to shave a bit of the mountain and we'll have the chest room bump straight up to the mountain. I literally cannot tell if it's getting dark or if it's just all of this rain. I think it's dark out, so I'm going to try to sleep first. And I think what I'll do is I'll have a little pathway going through this mountain and popping you out right here at the chest room, just so there's access from multiple areas of my home. And once we have our house up there, I may have an underground tunnel as well, just in case it's dark or something. You never know when you'll just want to not go outside. First, what needs to happen is we clear a bit of this mountain away. Let me head down here. This is a pretty nice size already. I'm going to extend it out this way slightly. I'd like it to line up with this section, and then we can re-terraform this side once we have it. I think we can extend easily all the way out to here and connect it up to this path. Sounds like a lot of terraforming, but I think we can do it. My little wooden shovel has broken. I'd love to make a quick diamond one, but I don't have any diamonds, so we will stick to iron shovels. I do have this one, which is Silk Touch, but I know gold mines really fast. So I may as well use this one just until it breaks. I don't see us having any other use for it. Plus, we'll get a couple grass blocks. Okay, I have a feeling the villagers may come into my chest room from right here. That's okay. I think I won't let it bother me too much. I'm just gonna make a little dirt shelf right here where we want the building to extend to, and then we'll have to go through and correct the mountain once I'm finished. This chest room will probably be the second largest build compared to my house, because as you know that is not my house. That's just a little hut. It's my temporary home while I'm gathering what I need to actually build a good house. Okay, I finally have this whole thing. Oh, please don't kill that villager. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I have this whole thing terraformed is what I was gonna say, but now I'm worried about this villager. Thank goodness I made this staircase. Okay, sir. Well, here is the look as of now. I'm pretty okay with it. I built this makeshift staircase, which our villager just used. You're welcome. Okay, that's not bad. But anyways, let me just replace this piece of stone. Okay, and this is our area for the chest room. The only problem is I don't know how I'm going to build it because I have a huge build idea for my house, but I have no clue how I want to build this chest room. What I do know is I need to go and grab a couple more blocks because I want to make sure I'm tying it in with this first build that we have right here. So I need to go get some deep slate. Let's see, I only have 9 diorite. We definitely need more of that. Actually, I could have some in this chest right down here. I have a little bit of diorite and deep slate left over, but really not a ton. So I'm going to need to go a little bit into the caves to get some more resources needed for this build. I am going to pop some chests down there so I can store this. And then we will go on a diorite and deep slate expedition. It's a bit scary, but I think it's time that we head back to that big cave in our little old cave home. Here it is. Okay. Well, there is a big vein right there. And I should just be able to staircase right down to get to this diorite. Well, my pickaxe just broke and I didn't even think to pack another, so I guess our expedition is cut short today. But honestly, from what I can see, there doesn't seem to be too much for me in this cave besides monsters all wanting to kill me. The sun is setting, but while I'm over in the village, I'm going to go ahead and give my animals a quick little breed. Perfect. Okay, they are all good to go. I'm gonna head back up to my home and take a sleep because I am scared. It is very dark in this area. I am going to need to get some, like, path lights happening in this place. So that really was not as successful as it could have been, but we have a lot of stone almost finished for us, so that is a great sign. Okay, this is the rough layout I have. I have it bumping right up into the mountain because we're going to utilize this mountain space right here for even more space in the building. So we're gonna have a little doorway right here, and this will all be building. And then I'm thinking this section right here will be a little outdoor section, either for some crops or tree, something nature-y to add a bit more dimension to the build. Okay, now that we have our base figured out, I want to do a 2-layer brick foundation for this build. So we will be having a little staircase to get us up from the foundation. And for that, I'm going to use some deep slate bricks, which hopefully I can make a good amount of these. So I'm just going to replace this wooden outline I made with the 2-high foundation. I wonder if technically it doesn't need to be right here because there will be the floor and then this will be a wall. So I'm thinking instead of having it on these walls that are facing the mountain, we can put a barrier block instead. So we could just grab some cobblestone and put it in place so we know that this wall won't really be seen. And it saves us the deep slate as well. Okay, now we have this foundation which does match over there. But I'm wondering if I should just throw in some random cobblestone bits around as well. My pickaxe broke, so I need to go make a new one, but I'm happy with how this foundation is beginning to look. I'm going to grab this extra bed I have and just bring it down to where I'm building so I don't need to keep going back and forth. So this is what we have so far. We have a nice little foundation, and now I'm going to work on the next parts of this build. I really don't have a ton of wood, so I'm just going to do as much as I can. So this will be kind of the next part of the build, is having some wood beams on the side. Before I go to sleep for the night, let's do a little bevy break. Today with me, I have a root beer. I'm going for a little bit of a bubbly drink. I thought it would feel good on my tummy. Let me know what you're drinking in the comments down below. Make sure to stay hydrated and go get a little sip if you don't have anything, or grab a snack and enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, it is a new day and I'm gonna head over and chop down a couple oak trees over in the oak biome right over there. I'm not gonna make you guys come with me because we are doing a lot of building this episode, so I will be right back once I have all of that. Alright, I'm back with my wood and I'm just going to continue putting up these pillars in the corners of our build. And with all of the pillars up, this is what we are looking like. I've just realized I really need to go make some torches. I'm also going to go ahead and take these spruce saplings and see if we can get them to plant up here because we're going to want a bit more spruce than what we have right now. I'm just going to place a couple torches down here. Nothing can really spawn, but I just don't want to risk it. And for the floor, we are going to go in with a nice pale oak slab. I very quickly need to transfer all of these things now up to the main floor. Sir, what the? Get out of my bed, bro. Now I can go ahead and finish up this floor. And this is what we're looking like so far. Right here is of course going to be our door and windows. I'm going to do one more layer of granite, and I've actually ran out, so I won't be able to do this back wall. But this is where we're at right now. I made these a bit taller because I want to be able to do some little overhangs. I'm gonna go grab some more granite and I will be right back. Alright, I have granite all over the house. I'm just going to put a little staircase, a little staircase right here, and I have the two doorways that I want. I want this one to open into chest room, and I think at some point it will connect and be a nice L shape, and then it'll also have some tunnels going to this little hut as well as to our main house up there at some point. Obviously, I don't have a main house yet. It's all a work in progress, you see? I need to figure out how I want to do this roof here. I'm not quite sure. I think I want to take advantage of the largeness of this and do something a bit different than the one over there. I think I will use some granite stairs, but then a bit of stone brick. Now this could go downhill, but I want to at least try. So I'm going to come up here a bit. My only thing is we don't really have any stone brick on that build at all. Maybe instead of stone, I should use some copper. Okay, if I decide I like copper, I'm going to need to get a lot more because I currently don't have very much. Okay, wait, I've changed my mind. For the third and final time, I'm going to use deep slate because it actually is going to tie in with the bottom of the house. This does, however, probably mean I'm gonna need to go get a little more deep slate, but maybe this will be just enough. We can at least try. So it'll be a kind of more industrial style roof like so. And we'll have a bunch of granite stairs for the inside. It will be something like this. Obviously this looks more like an industrial factory build, which I'm okay with. I think it'll be a bit scary once it's first done, but when we go in and add details, I think it will be perfectly fine. I'm gonna need to go get some more granite to finish this, however, so I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, you guys, I completely forgot to unpause my recording after getting the granite. The good news is I made a lot of progress. This is how our build looks. I know the build style is a bit different than right here. This looks more industrial. This looks more cottage-like, but I loved the challenge of it. We also have a little villager who has made himself up at home in my area. I really want to get a nice tree grown right here. I'm thinking specifically cherry wood because I want to incorporate the cherry biome a little bit more. Let's see, do I have any cherry saplings? I guess I've never cut down a cherry tree. Interesting. Last night while I was sleeping, I realized I live in this beautiful... Listen. I'm sorry. I realized I lived in this beautiful cherry biome and I need to incorporate the cherry wood a bit more. Alright, while I wait for that to despawn, I'm sorry, I'm going to kill this cow. This horse is beautiful and I think it's pretty fast. To be honest, I don't know the speed of horses. Oh wow, 11, that's way faster. Okay, so that white horse, unfortunately, this is 11 speed. This one is only 9, but it is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let this tree despawn, but I am gonna go back home because I have all of the saplings I need. Inside, I've put a bit of a beam right here just to hang some lights on. And back here, I have done not much work, but I have opened up the space a bit. And right here is the tunnel to my little cottage right here. Oh, must be the work of a villager. It'll probably extend out a little bit differently, but for now I'm quite happy with this. And I have a bunch of random stuff in here from digging out this area. Don't you think about it. Don't, no. Thank you. That was crazy. I had a feeling the villagers would come in here, especially if I start putting down blocks that can be a job for them. I'm not too worried about it, but we will have to fix that if it becomes a problem. Looks like our iron golem has taken a beating once again, so we will have to fix that. I want to see if I can find some bones. Hopefully I have some, so then I can grow a little bit of a cherry sapling. And then the last thing I want to do is put down a bit of a path in front of this building, and I'll probably do some chests a little bit off camera. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Because this is really just going to be a lot of digging out, and I was thinking we could open a bit of a cove right here for an enchanting area, and somewhere up high on the mountain, way far away, we could do our portal, because there is nothing I hate more than the sound of another portal. Okay, let's try to grow this tree right right here, I think. Well, I kind of wish it was going this way, not this way, but I think we'll leave it. Maybe I'll see if I can grow one more right here. Okay, well, we'll leave that and see if we could get it to grow at some point. Let me just try a couple more bones. Yay! Oh, that's cute. Love it. Perfect. And we'll put more cherry trees around once we have some more. I want to put some firefly bushes around this area just to get some ambient bugs flying around. And we'll go ahead and add some flowers down here just to kind of continue the cherry biome in this section of our world. And I was thinking we would do a super simple path in this section, probably continue it through the village as well. I was thinking some broken up wood, a little bit of leaf litter, and some wildflowers. Super simple and super cute. We could probably incorporate some path blocks actually as well. I just don't have a shovel. Okay, shovel acquired, and I'm going to bring this path back one block so then when I put some stairs here, it won't conflict with the 3 wide path. And I only have one fence, but we'll pop it there with a little lantern on top. And there we have it. I think we made some great progress. I'm pretty happy with this, although we have a lot of work to do to get this place up and running and be a usable chest room or chest house, for lack of better words. Last thing I just need to do, because I noticed it and now I can't unsee it in my brain, is over in our little cottage we forgot to put some trapdoors on a little planter box. It's right here. This thing was left just to be plain. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I don't have any more trapdoors on me. And I also have nothing to plant on there. Let's actually take our little tunnel and grab some more trapdoors, just one more. And we need 4 plantable items, whether it's flowers, firefly bushes, we can pick. Okay, on this single one, I'm going to do a firefly bush, and on the front window, I'm going to do a daisy, a tulip, and some wildflowers. I absolutely love these. I'm so glad we were able to find them. I think we made a lot of progress today. We started our episode by almost being killed by a creeper. If I'm gonna go out, I need to go out with a bang, so I'm glad we survived that one. And we have a chest room that is almost fully up and running. Thank you guys for joining me today. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future of this series. I'm thinking we need to get an iron farm going here pretty soon, as well as revamp the village and have a sustainable source of crops and animals. I also feel the need to rescue a horse and make it my own, but I want a full village to gallop through. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me here at the cafe today. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.